Hello.
Hey, Jason, it's Brian from Rockeyez. How you doing today?
Good. How are you, man? How's things going?
Pretty good. I guess as best it could be at this time, right?
Right. Exactly. Crazy times, man. No doubt.
Telling me. And now I'm reading stuff like that. There's not going to be any concerts or any kind of festivities until next year. I hope not.
Well, yeah, I know. That's something that's on everybody's mind. It's been pretty crazy. There certainly won't be any for the next foreseeable couple months, at least. But I'm afraid that it might, drag on into the further
Right.
part of the summer and even into the fall, maybe. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Wow. At least you could put out a new release like you guys are going to be doing next month, right?
Well, that's right. I mean, it's exciting on that front. It's been a long time coming, but we're glad that it's here and that there's something to come out that's going to, hopefully keep some people entertained.
Right. Definitely. No Love Lost, Jason Staton. This will be your second release on Kivel Records. Tell me how it is working with John.
It's been great. Particularly this album that we're putting together was, really closely coordinated, thought through, and worked out with his team and his people, and John directly involved himself. I mean, it's been really, really good, and we're really thankful for the opportunity and all the guidance and help that we've had along the way.
Right. And the new name is Bliss, and it comes out next month. I know it'll be available through, I guess, Kivel Records. Where else can people buy it?
NEH, of course, is going to have it, and there will probably be some other outlets. I'm not aware of all the different ones yet. I think that's still being arranged and worked out, but certainly through kivelrecords.com and NEH.
Right, right. Now, John sent me over 3 tracks. I really loved Heaven Sent. That's my favorite track, that at least what he sent me so far.
Right.
You
Thank
know,
you. Well, we're glad you're enjoying it.
yeah, that's definitely. Tell me, how it was working with Paul Sorrentino.
Well, it was great that we got somebody, of that kind of notoriety to agree to do this for us. I mean, we're fairly small band on a fairly small label, relatively speaking. The fact that he was willing to do this was great. So it was really quite an honor, and we're appreciative, and it's good that it came together.
Now, there's 11 tracks on the album and stuff like that. You have any particular favorite?
Gosh, I'm feeling pretty strong about a lot of them. It seems like the more I listen to it, the more that kind of moves around. It's a little bit of a moving target, but I do like Heaven Sent a lot. I like Believe in Love. I like Love Song. Heartstrings, of course, was the first single released. It came out really well. So there are a few on there that I'm really, really, really happy about.
Right. Now, do you think that, since maybe no touring, you do live performances on, your Facebook page or some kind of outlet?
Possibly. We don't really know yet. I mean, it's literally been one of these things where we were hoping to, be already rehearsed and maybe out and even booked up playing some things locally and regionally by now. But, we have had to even shut down rehearsals at this point. So we don't really know when or if we're going to be able to get that train rolling again. So we're just kind of sitting tight like everybody else day by day.
Uh, it's a terrible situation for just about everybody, so, I understand, but at least you get to put out new music. And I think that's a good time, actually, to put out new music, because if people can't tour, I guess fans rather have the new music.
Well, yeah, it is a strange and awkward blessing in disguise, really, that, that this is the time that it's actually going to come out and be released because, people are kind of stuck at home. There's not a lot going on. They're spending a lot of time online, on their computers, on their phones, whatever. And so, in that sad respect, it might be a really good time to have a new release come out, and hopefully it'll reach a lot of people that are otherwise kind of sitting at home with not a whole lot else to do.
Right.
And we hope everybody enjoys it.
Wow. How do you compare your first self-titled release compared to this one?
Yeah, it was a very, very different process. When we did the first album, it was basically, we didn't have a label involved. We didn't have any support, really. It was just kind of 5 guys getting together and writing songs just because we wanted to. We weren't really thinking anything through long term. We weren't really going after any particular goal. We were just kind of saying, hey, let's get together and write some stuff and put it together. And so the songs were good, but it wasn't as focused, I think, probably as this album is. It was kind of all over the place in some respects. And, it was a good release, and we were happy with it for what it was. We were lucky that somebody like John got a hold of it and felt like it was, worth trying to take it to another level, which
Right.
I think we did a reasonably decent job with. But this album is so much more thought through and focused, and the songs are more cohesive, and it's really just going to be a stronger record all the way around, I think.
Right. Now, with the new release coming, is there any special perks or anything like that? Because I know John knows how to market really well, and I know he always comes up with some kind of gimmick or something that the fans love. Anything you could tell me about the upcoming release?
Well, I know that he's put together, as far as like any pre-orders that are
Right.
done before the release date, which is May 5th. He's put together a special package where all of the sleeves are going to be signed, and we're going to have stickers, and I think he's working on some patches and some things like that, some little perks to go along with that pre-order package. So that's the only thing I'm aware of. I'm sure there will be some other things that he can think of to kind of perk some extra interest once it's released. But at the moment, that's all I'm aware of.
Right. And how can fans get in touch with you?
Well, certainly on our website, we've got our own page at No Love Lost, and you can find us there. You can get us through Kivel Records. So there are ways. We've all got our own individual Facebook pages and whatnot. So if somebody wanted to reach out that way or something, there's always that way to do it as well.
Cool, cool, cool. Now, what do you think the future holds for the band right now?
Well, I wish I could give you a lot of exciting dates and events, but at this point, we're going to have to just kind of wait and see how long we're all going to be kind of on lockdown and play it out from there based on what's going to be available. Because I think even when things do kind of go back to open and normal days or times,
Right.
we'll see how quickly that ramps up. There's going to be an awful lot of people wanting to do some things, and then there are going to be some people that might want to go a little bit slower. So, trying to forecast right now what that's going to look like is probably a pretty tricky thing to do.
Right.
So, we're just going to hope that the album takes some direction and that people it's well received, and then that hopefully will lead to opportunities, over the next 6 months to a year's time. And, hopefully we can get on with promoting it as soon as those opportunities present themselves.
Right. Are you working on anything else in the meantime?
We're always working. We're always writing. We've always got ideas coming. It's certainly a little early for us to be going ahead and planning for a next release. We're going to kind of let this one go for a little bit and see how it does.
Right.
And, if everyone is interested and willing and this seems to go in another direction, there would probably be another release to come. And we've got some preparation going on for that possibility should it present itself. So, we've got some other songs, some songs that didn't quite make the cut this time, some new songs, some new material. There's always stuff coming. So, we'll have to see what happens.
Cool, cool. Well, Jason, thanks a lot for the little chat, and congratulations on Bliss. Everybody pre-order it. You get it through Kivel Records or NEH8 Records, and I wish you the best, man.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the time and I appreciate the interest.
Would you just like to say anything to the fans out there?
Hey, guys, hope you enjoy the new record. We look forward to seeing you guys sometime in the near future, and please enjoy.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, man. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.